So, going to point number 4, key idea number 4. You are the hero of your career. What does that mean? Well, let's think about how to talk about your career, okay? So, in your career path, it could be defined by a specific job or a profession. So you do all these steps in this profession. Fine. Or it could be grouped by a common element, e.g. an area of business or a style of business or a focus of the business. And I'll explain in a minute what they are. Or we could focus on the person, that's you, and describe it in terms of your motivation. So that'd be you as the hero. So we've got 5 possible ways to talk about your career. Well, if we look at this style here, so you could talk about a specific job and say, I've always been fascinated by the law. Okay. You could talk about an area of business. Oh, I love the capacity of marketing. You could talk about a style of business. I think online gaming is my passion. Or a focus of business. I'm motivated to help people who do this. Okay. The problem here, while these are good, they don't tell us much about what you want to do. Because your career is yours, remember. These are kind of external elements. They can be really connected to what you want to do personally, but they're also bigger ideas as well. So one option then, if you really want to include your personal motivation within these areas, you want to tell your career as a story, and all stories include a hero, and this is you. You are the hero of your career. Now, when you think about a story and so how you're going forward, don't panic, by the way, don't panic now. I'll explain how this is possible. You need various things. So a hero has motivation. So all stories include the hero's motivation. Something is moving you forward. Also in your career story, in the film of your career, you, the hero, are doing the actions. You're not being passive. Things aren't happening to you. You are driving your career forward. And in a good film and a good story, there are logical reasons why the hero did these actions. Okay? So if your CV is presented as a kind of mix of, oh, well, this happened and this happened, you're not being much of a hero in your career. So, important elements in your career story. Are you making the decisions? Are you at least in control of your career direction? So as you go up in your career and the manager is talking to you, does that manager feel that you've at least got control of yourself? You want to take responsibility in this company, but you don't really show responsibility for your own career? That's not a great look, as they say. So can you manage your career? Are you the hero of your career? Okay. Some extra elements when you're telling your career story, which again, we're going to cover in a bit more detail anyway, so don't panic now. Now, there are things like pull or push factor decisions, okay? Let me give you an example about this. So I live in Italy. Now, I could say why I live in Italy because the weather in England is very bad. So that's a push factor. Or I could say the weather in Italy is fantastic. That's a pull factor, okay? This is really, really important. If you go on a date with someone and they say, why do you want to go out with me? And you say, well, the last person I dated was horrible. That's not a great reason. If you say you are the funniest, you are the most interesting person, that's a great reason. That's a pull reason to make this move. Okay.